Hey guys, this is AA Flyer 777 here, and today I'll be making you guys a 1 for 100 scale airport update on my model of Boston's Logan International Airport. First off, I want to start off by saying I'm sorry I haven't made this an update in a while. But I figured today would be a good day to do it. I've got a couple new models. I would have made this video on Saturday, but my camera was having technical difficulties. So that's why that didn't happen. But I did get the two reviews of my models up there. So feel free to check those out. But in the meantime, should be a good update. I've made a couple changes around the airport, and looks pretty good. So we'll start out over here. Right here on final approach here, just about to touch down, we have our Virgin America Airbus A320 on final approach from Los Angeles, and he's gonna land in a couple hours. He'll be back out to San Francisco. Let's see. Alright, over here, taxiing off the runway here, we have our American Airlines Boeing 757-200. This plane just landed from Dallas-Fort Worth. It doesn't have any passengers on board it right now. This plane was having some maintenance issues that couldn't be fixed in Boston. So American sent in this 75 from Dallas-Fort Worth. This plane is going to head over to Terminal E, and it'll take our London Heathrow flight this evening. You're going to see a lot of American London Heathrow flights in the updates now, because that route ends on March 29th. So I'm going to be doing a lot of American London Heathrow routes, because it's kind of sad that route's not going to be here anymore, but it's not the end of American international service. American's going to keep the Paris flight in the summer, so good to see the American tail at the international terminal. Anyways, Alaska Airlines 737-900 just landed from Seattle Tacoma. Gonna head back out there in a few hours. This is the Disneyland 737-900. I'll try to do my best over here. This is Terminal C. I'll try to keep this as steady as I can. I don't have a tripod yet for this camera. Anyways, we have a JetBlue A320. This is the Stripes A320. This plane is going to be headed out to New York JFK. Another JetBlue A320. This is the Diamonds A320. Name is Shades of Blue, and this plane is going to be headed out to Las Vegas. We have another JetBlue A320. This is the Mosaic Tail. This plane is going to be headed out to Long Beach. Oops, too far. Okay, we got our 100th tail A320. This plane is going to be making a flight to Jacksonville, Florida today. We have another A320. This is the window pane A320. This plane is going to be headed out to Washington Reagan. Whoops. 10th anniversary tail. This plane is going to be making a flight to Santo Domingo. Got our Dots tail, if it'll focus. Okay, there it is. Dots A320. This plane is going to be headed out to San Diego. Got our United Airlines 737-800, still wearing the Continental colors. This plane is going to be making a flight to Denver. Got our United Express CRJ 700. This plane is going to be making a flight to Washington Dulles. And we've got our United Express E145. This plane is going to be headed out to Chicago O'Hare. And there's an empty gate right there. I'll explain that in a minute. So anyways, I'm still hoping to get a new United. I'm really going to go for that this time. I say that in every video, but I really am going to get a United now, because it's ridiculous how long it's taken me to get a United. So you got our British Airways One World 747-400. This plane is going to head out to London Heathrow. Got our Air France Airbus A340-300. This plane is going to be making a flight to Paris de Gaulle. In the AirTran Southwest shared gates, because of the merger, AirTran and Southwest now share these gates in Terminal E. We have our AirTran 717. This is going to be making a flight to Akron Canton. Got a Southwest 737-800. This plane is going to be headed out to Chicago Midway. I have not seen the 800 visit Boston yet. Hopefully it'll be there. I'm going into Boston in a couple weeks, do some spotting. Hopefully I'll get an 800. 737-700 is headed out to Denver. Another 737-700. This plane is going to be making a flight to Milwaukee. Yeah. All right. So we're now on Terminal E. The Southwest is part of in the British Airways. This is Terminal E in Boston. So you have Iceland Air 757-300. This plane is going to be making a flight to Reykjavik. Delta Airlines Airbus A330-300 headed out to Amsterdam Schiphol. Aer Lingus A330-200 headed out to Dublin. Virgin Atlantic Airbus A340-600 is going to be headed out to London Heathrow. This is actually our summer aircraft. Virgin's flying A330s for the winter route now. We used to have A340-300s, but Virgin's retiring those, so now we get A330s in the winter. And the Virgin will probably bring this aircraft back in the summer. Sometimes they bring back the 747. They didn't do that last year for some reason, but well, this is really our summer aircraft. I just haven't gotten around to buying an A330 yet. We have our Lufthansa 747-400 at the gate. This plane's going to be headed out to Frankfurt. And then over here we have our Continental Express Embraer E145. This plane is that's the empty gate in Terminal C. That's what that was for. This plane is going to be headed out to Washington Dulles. This is the first flight, and then the other E145 or the CRJ700 will depart a little later. I'm really restricted with the United destinations because of this terminal. I can only do original United destinations because all the Continental destinations or former Continental destinations are operated at a Terminal A because United and Continental operated out of different terminals when they were separate airlines. So that's why I have difficulty with United routes. Anyways, so over here we have on the main taxiway here, we have our U.S. Airways Airbus A320. This plane is going to be headed out to Cancun. American Airlines 737-800 is headed out to Miami. United Airlines 737-800, this plane is going to be headed out to Newark. So that means that this plane came from Terminal A. American Airlines 767-300 is handling our Los Angeles flight today. I have a lot of 763s going to Los Angeles. I just think they're a cool aircraft. We don't get them that often, but I think that they're such a cool plane that, being my favorite plane, it's going to be here all the time. But I just want to let you guys know that's really unusual. Sorry for the squeaky floor. AirTrans 717 is going to be headed out to Atlanta. Porter Airlines Dash 8 Q400 is holding short of the main taxiway here, headed out to Toronto Billy Bishop. First new aircraft, U.S. Airways A321 is headed out to Charlotte Douglas today. Really happy that's really accurate now because almost all of our Charlotte flights are on A321s now. American Eagle E145 headed out to New York JFK. American Airlines MD-82, a rare treat. This plane is going to be headed out to Chicago O'Hare. Delta Airlines 737-800 is going to be headed out to Salt Lake City. And then we'll go over here on the runway here taking off. We have our Delta Airlines Airbus A319. This plane's going to be headed out to our newest Delta destination. That would be West Palm Beach. So that's where this plane's headed out. That route only began a couple days ago. So really excited to say that now for the first time. That completes the mat. I'm not really going to go through here. There's nothing really new over here. There's the other A321 that I mentioned in my, if you watch my review. So that's the other A321. I'll just kind of go through this. I'm not going to say everything anymore because I feel like I'm repeating myself. Whoops, we got a lot of planes leaning back here. That's not good. Let's see. So you guys have seen all this. There's my other new planes. U.S. Airways A330, 300. I got two of those. Got those from Atom Jets along with the A321s as part of a special sale. American 763, and you guys have seen that if you watch my other videos. If you're if you haven't seen that, just watch one of my other videos. I go through all that, but I feel like I'm repeating myself too much with that, so I'm not going to do that anymore. So anyways, in regards to news, in the real Boston, Copa Airlines announced that they're going to begin service to Panama City. That route begins on, I think it's July 11th this summer, so that's real exciting. Unfortunately, there's no 1/400 scale Copa plane. Well, actually there is. There's a Dragon Wings version. But Copa said they're going to fly a 738. It looks very similar to this Continental 738, which, if this plane wasn't so rare, I'd be kit bashing it, but because it's such a rare model, and I like Continental, I'm not going to do that. So I'll have to figure out what to do with the Copa thing. I might have to sub in the Dragon Wings 737. Let's see, so that's really exciting. Like I said, American Airlines stopped service to Heathrow on the 29th. I'm going to Boston. I'm going to do some spotting over February break when I'm out from school. So I'll post that when I'm after I do that. It's not going to be for a couple weeks. Let's see. New videos. I don't have any planes on order right now. So my next video probably won't be for a while. I don't really have any models to buy except for United. So unless something pops up, like it seems like that happens a lot. So I can't really say when my next video will be. Let's see. So that's probably gonna wrap up my update. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. And thanks for watching. And please rate, comment, and subscribe.